West Tigers fans, North Queensland Cowboys just gave us a mighty leg up with a bold and courageous moves within the most pivotal spot on their team. We're going to be breaking down why and how this affects us and how we're going to walk away with the win. So before we do that, my name is Geordie. Welcome here, back to this channel. I greatly appreciate every single one of you being here. And if you love the Tigers as much as I do or love footy, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me and the YouTube algorithm out a ton. So let's get into it as we have one to get into today. This is an article from NRL 9.com.au. Cowboys coach declares it's not changing after new halves pairing fails to fire in loss. If you don't know, the North Queensland Cowboys took on the Manly Sea Eagles last weekend, and they took a nasty loss. And a big part of that was Coach Payton dropping Jake Clifford, their pivotal half, and putting in Tom Deedon at halfback and Jackson Perdue in the number 6. And that is just crazy. I don't know if it's just him or if he's high or what, but you don't do that in the middle of your season. You don't put out someone or drop someone that is being put in results time after time. And maybe there's stuff going on in the background I don't know about. And you know, this is his quote. Did I ever think this was going to be 10 out of 10 first week in? Question. But I'm absolutely certain that this kid is the future of our club in the halves. And Zach Laybutt has had 12 months off since an ACL, and he's going to be better. So this is not changing. And to me, this is super understandable, but also super confusing at the same time. There is no drama around them that I know of, where you look at people like us, we had the whole Lockie Galvin situation, so instantly, all right, Latufanu will step in for us, but for these guys, it's like, what the heck are you doing? Like, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. So I think our biggest thing coming up against them next week after our bye is that we got to attack their halves. We got to test their chemistry, test their teamwork, try out running those edges, try out running our big boys right at them, seeing how they bond, how they mesh, because honestly, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold up. We've seen that with Lockie Galvin, we've seen that with Luai, we saw that with Adam Doueihi and Luai as well. When people just don't have that chemistry, people struggle. And I don't know, I'm just getting this is what he says, I'm just getting the team around the park. I think the combination with Jacko Perdue will certainly grow, and I think he was strong tonight. And I think the more reps we get in at training and the more games we get together, the better the combination is going to be. So it's just about building on that. He's a freak player, and I think he's got such good footy instincts, and I think that's what excites me most about. I think that's what excites you about playing alongside a player like that. And when he gets comfortable in that role, he hasn't played in the halves in a couple years. So once he gets back to knowing what he can do, it's a very, very exciting for the future. This is Jackson Perdue, guys. If you don't know what he looks like, an absolute starter. He's a great halfback. He really does know how to play footy. You can see he's had 10 appearances. He's scored 7 tries. He knows how to pass the ball. He knows how to attack. He's a great defender as well. And then this is Tom Deedon, now in their number 6 jersey, in their halves. Same thing, 10 appearances, 3 tries. He knows how to kick. He knows how to attack. He knows how to pass the ball. My goodness, how to offload and also how to tackle. But the chemistry is the biggest thing that we've got to be looking at. Can we test that? Can we push the limits onto what that looks like, especially when we have hopefully Latufanu coming back after the bye? That's what Benji Marshall has said. And you know, with him and Luai, that could be an absolutely dangerous combo that we could be throwing so much flair, unpredictability, speed, and just everything at them that I think we can definitely take over and run circles around them and give them a loss and us a win. I really do believe that. What do you think? Am I off the mark for saying that? Am I kind of crazy for wanting to test their halves and kind of prey on the weak, if you will, because they made this decision, right? We make our decisions, they made theirs. Now we're going to come out, we're going to go balls to the wall, we're going to fire, and I am so pumped to see what we can do. I'm also so pumped, this is totally off topic, but Adam Doueihi is in the New South Wales squad for the Blues, and that to me is huge. I was kind of butthurt that we didn't have any Tigers players on any squads until that happened. So for that sake, I'm glad that someone is represented. But overall, man, like, super fed up with the Origin this year. Super fed up that we don't have anyone other than Doueihi. We don't have Terrell May. We don't have Jerome Luai. Maybe that would change for second game. But to me, that sucks. That hurts. And I know that hurts the players. But at the end of even Uppy, like, why isn't he in at 9? I don't know. It's just a whole thing that I'm going to be breaking down with Isaac Issa on tomorrow's episode, so make sure you tune in for that. But when we go up against the North Queensland Cowboys, I think there is one thing other than the halves that is going to make a huge contribution that we did really, really well in our game against the Rabbitohs, and that is our kicking game, guys. Our kick defusal 100%. We made 23 kicks. We had great kicking meters. We had 7 bombs, but this here, I think, is going to be our biggest thing. That is our grubbers. We had 6 grubbers. We saw that from Adam Doueihi, from Lockie Galvin, from Jerome Luai. Those are the things that if we can create gaps, put those grubbers in, throw their defense off, we will capitalize on that, and especially having this half combo that they have now where they're not in sync, where they don't have their lines in sync. This could be the thing that, I don't know, I think throws them off. Little chips, little grubbers, even field goals if it comes to that. Like, this is going to be such an amazing game, and honestly, it's going to be a great game because it is a premiership type game. This is who we destroyed back in the premiership days in 2005, so this alone is a big, big game, and I am so pumped to watch it. But yeah, I saw this. I saw the results from that game. I was like, you know what? This is huge for us. This is massive. Not only because, like, hey, Jerome Luai and Latufani will be figuring out their chemistry, and so this is going to be a great time to kind of run around and, like, figure things out from their point of view on a team that is so young and fresh in their halves and trying to figure their stuff out. Like, this will be great. And if they've been putting in the reps at practice on both sides, this is going to be a phenomenal game. So if you guys are with me, if you guys agree, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Give some Adam Doueihi some love, too, for making it to the squad for New South Wales. I know it's only New South Wales Cup, which is kind of really bothers me, but hey, it is something, and it was kind of random and not something I expected. But make sure you throw him some love, and yeah, let me know your thoughts, your concerns, your comments, your questions, anything like that in the comments below. Let's get the discussion going, because guys, it is a great day to be a Tigers fan. It's a great freaking week to be a Tigers fan. They get a bye, they get to rest. It is absolutely phenomenal for them. They need this. They need this rest to come back ready and charge. Remember, we haven't had any buys yet. We've got a few coming up, so we can capitalize on those 2 points. We've been traveling a lot. A lot of other teams have already had their buys, so they're fresh and ready off the press. We're just getting started, baby, and we are about to turn this season around. Top 8 is definitely in sight for us. I promise you we will finish top 8 this year. It is going to be a great year, guys. So make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me in the algorithm out a ton. Plus, do you think I should start an NRL-wide podcast? People have been asking me to change this channel up into just, all NRL, all teams, or stuff like that. But I love my team, West Tigers. I get joy and hope out of this. I get, like, absolute energy out of doing this on this channel. But what if I started like a weekly podcast, long form, maybe have a guest? So if you're interested in being a part of a podcast and want to be a co-host, let me know. But covering all things NRL, that will solely be just on like a podcast, like Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Let me know if that's something of interest. Let me know if you know footy and would love to be part of that, because I would love to have a co-host for that can consistently show up on a weekly basis, that we can talk all things footy. But as always, you guys are legends. Thanks for tuning in. This was a great episode because we have so much to actually dream big about coming up against the Cowboys. It's going to be a great time. We've got people coming back off injury. Oh, man, I'm just so freaking giddied up right now. You guys take it easy. Take care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow with Isaac Issa.